Big corporations and car manufacturers are going electric and ditching the combustion engine.
The Biden administration is pushing Americans to transition to electrical vehicles.
We think they are coming in a big way. This is a technology of the future.
Electric car sales are on the rise in the U.S.
Tesla is coming out with an all-new electric vehicle.
EVs represented at least 10% of all new passenger car sales.
Thinking about why electric vehicles are taking over the road? With their impressive savings and environmental benefits, more people are making the switch. Let's explore the key reasons driving the rise of EVs and why they're becoming a popular choice for many. Many people are interested in EVs because they want to help the environment. Unlike gas cars, EVs don't have tailpipes, so they don't emit harmful gases that pollute the air. Every time you drive an EV, it's like taking a little step toward cleaner air and a smaller carbon footprint. With climate change on everyone's mind, driving an EV feels like a way to make a positive impact. And if you charge your EV with renewable energy like wind or solar power, the benefits really add up. As more electricity comes from clean sources, EVs are becoming greener every year. Some people worry about the environmental impact of building EV batteries since it can use a lot of resources and energy. But studies show that EVs quickly make up for this carbon cost after just a few years of driving. So over time, they're still a cleaner choice, especially if they're charged with renewable electricity. For anyone focused on reducing their impact on the planet, EVs offer a great way to do that, turning everyday driving into a small act of eco-friendly responsibility. Are EVs really cheaper in the long run? Absolutely. One of the best things about EVs is the potential for savings. Gas prices can be unpredictable, but charging an EV typically costs less. Many drivers find their monthly fuel expenses drop significantly after switching. Plus, some even power their EVs with solar energy from home panels, making their driving costs almost zero. Overall, EVs can be a smart choice for your wallet. Beyond fuel savings, EVs are also easier on the wallet when it comes to maintenance. Traditional gas cars have lots of moving parts, like engines, transmissions, and exhaust systems that require regular care and sometimes expensive repairs. EVs, on the other hand, have fewer parts, which means less that can go wrong. There's no need for oil changes, fewer repairs, and overall less upkeep. Over time, these savings add up, helping to balance out the higher upfront cost that EVs can have. Many people also consider the total cost of ownership, or the full cost of owning and running a car over its lifetime. When you factor in fuel and maintenance savings, EVs often end up being more affordable in the long term than gas cars. Plus, government incentives like tax credits and rebates help lower the initial cost of buying an EV. These incentives are designed to encourage more people to go electric and make the transition to EVs a bit easier on the budget. Are there any hidden costs? Some people worry about charging, especially if they don't have a home charger. While charging at home is often convenient and affordable, those who rely on public charging stations might face a bit more cost and planning. But with a growing network of chargers, including fast chargers that can fill up a battery in just a few minutes, this is becoming less of a problem for most drivers. For tech lovers, EVs are dream cars loaded with cool features. Take Teslas. For instance, they get over-the-air software updates so your car can gain new features automatically, just like your phone. Plus, many EVs have big touchscreens, voice controls, and even self-driving capabilities. With advanced safety systems like lane keeping assist and collision warnings, driving becomes safer and more enjoyable. All this tech not only makes driving fun, but also boosts your confidence on the road. For many, driving an EV feels like being part of the future of transportation. Gas cars have been around for over a century, while EVs represent the next step in automotive evolution. This futuristic vibe is exciting, and it makes EV owners feel like they're part of something new and important. Plus, as EV technology continues to improve, so does the experience of owning and driving one. The idea of driving a car that gets better over time with each software update is especially appealing for people who like staying on the cutting edge. Are there any perks to going electric? Government incentives are a big help for anyone looking to switch to. In the US, federal tax credits can lower the price by thousands, and many states offer even more rebates. Plus, some cities give extra perks like access to carpool lanes, discounted tolls, and free parking for EV drivers. These benefits save time and money while showing that local governments are committed to green transportation, making it easier for people to choose electric over gas. There's a bigger picture here, too. Some states and countries are setting big goals to reduce emissions and encourage people to go green. Places like California, which has strict emission targets, are leading the way by pushing for more EVs on the road and helping people make the switch. By offering incentives and building EV-friendly infrastructure, governments are making it easier for people to make a clean, sustainable choice without breaking the bank. How do EVs offer freedom from fuel? For some people, switching to an EV is about more than just saving on gas. It's about reducing dependence on oil. Gasoline prices can be affected by global events and market shifts, which are outside of anyone's control. With an EV, you're not as affected by these changes because you are charging your car with electricity, which tends to be more stable in price. This gives people a sense of control over their energy use and costs, which can feel empowering. Charging at home, especially if you have solar panels, adds even more freedom. By using renewable energy to power an EV, people feel like they're taking control of their impact on the environment and their wallets. This sense of energy independence appeals to those who want to rely less on fossil fuels and more on sustainable, local resources. It's a small way to feel more self-sufficient and contribute to a cleaner energy future. The driving experience in an EV is one of the biggest surprises for new owners. EVs offer instant torque, which means the car accelerates immediately when you press the pedal. There's no delay, no waiting for the engine to take in. This makes driving an EV feel smooth and responsive, and many people find it more enjoyable than traditional cars. It's often compared to the sensation of a high-speed elevator: quiet, fast, and seamless. EVs are also much quieter than gas cars, thanks to their electric motors. With no engine noise, the ride is peaceful and calm, which many people find relaxing. This quietness makes the driving experience more enjoyable, especially on longer trips, and gives EVs a sense of high-tech sophistication. The quiet ride, combined with the immediate power, creates a unique driving feel that's hard to match with a gas car. Another big plus for EV drivers is the low center of gravity. Thanks to the heavy battery packs typically located under the car, this makes EVs stable on the road and gives them excellent handling, especially in the corners. Sports car enthusiasts in particular are drawn to high-performance EVs because they handle so well and accelerate quickly. This makes EVs appealing not just for eco-conscious drivers, but also for people who enjoy a fun, dynamic driving experience. Is it easy to keep an EV charged? Initially, people worried about range anxiety, the fear of running out of battery. But with charging stations popping up everywhere, especially in cities, that concern is fading. Many EVs now have larger batteries, so charging at home overnight covers most daily needs. Plus, fast chargers along highways make it easy to recharge on road trips, often in the time it takes to grab a coffee. This growing network makes EVs much more practical for everyone. EVs have become more than just practical cars. They're also symbols of modern, eco-conscious lifestyle. Companies like Tesla have helped turn EVs into status symbols, making them desirable for people who want their cars to reflect their values and style. Driving an EV can be a way to show you care about the environment and are part of the movement toward cleaner, greener choices. Social media has played a role in this too. Influencers and celebrities often showcase their EVs, making them look trendy and cool. This visibility has helped popularize EVs and make them feel like less niche products and more like mainstream, desirable choices. In a way, EVs today are like what the Prius was in the early 2000s, a car that makes a statement. But unlike the Prius, EVs now also appeal to people who value performance and latest tech. Switching to an EV isn't just about driving a car. It's about choosing a different way to move through the world. Whether it's the environmental benefits, the cost saving, the thrill of high-tech features, or simply the smooth, quiet drive, EVs offer a compelling alternative to gas-powered vehicles. As more charging stations pop up and as governments continue to support green choices, EVs are becoming easier and more practical for everyone. In short, the appeal of EVs lies in their cost efficiency, eco-friendliness, and cutting-edge technology. As more people recognize these benefits, electric vehicles are set to transform the way we drive. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest updates. Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. We will see you guys next time.